Hey everyone, welcome back to the Might and Magic 6 Completionist Run. We are just about to head out of the Tomb of Varn with the Control Cube in our possession. We're gonna hand this in, and how late is it? It's kind of late. Let's step outside. I didn't realize that wasn't the exit and that there's a whole other door in between. But let's step outside and let's take one last look at this place before we leave. I have to say, I really enjoyed this dungeon. It was a lot of fun. I mentioned there were a few parts, like the water temple was a bit maybe too far away, but minor things like that aside, I really liked it, and I loved just the sheer scale of it. I didn't feel it as much when I was going through because I was so focused on solving the puzzles and fighting all the enemies, but when I was looking back at the video just to make sure it came through properly, then I really got a sense of how big the place is, and a lot of it was empty, but in a way I thought that was actually a good thing, because without distractions you could really get a feel for just how huge the place was, and just walking in this just massive structure. And yeah, I really liked it. Like, even the layout was, despite it being huge and despite there being multiple floors, I thought was intuitive enough that I didn't really have any issues getting lost like I did in certain other dungeons. But just, you know, I just I really like it. Let's just leave it at that. It's possibly my favorite dungeon in the entire game. Okay. Now it's late at night, so I think we're gonna go to New Sarpagal and just rest up.
I think it's closed.
Excuse me?
I think it's closed.
We just missed it. I spent so much time gushing about how much I love this dungeon that we missed our cutoff. Like, why did I even bother going outside? Because all we need to do is town portal back and rest for another night.
Hello, come on in. Enjoy your stay.
Now, I mentioned in this episode we're going to be doing the circus, and that is indeed the main objective. But there are a few things we're going to have to do before that. Chiefly, like, we have to turn in that quest. I also want to...
I think it's closed.
Come on. I also want to
Can I help you find anything?
sell some of this stuff
Come again.
that we picked up. And also, because it's a new month, we're going to have
Looking for
a new
weapon?
pilgrimage and also new bounties to complete.
Come again.
Because we don't have much selling
Don't
to do,
touch the merchandise.
so I didn't bother putting
Come back
this...
soon.
I didn't bother off-screening it. Wait a second, was that? Huh.
Good as new.
I guess somebody broke Alexis's boots at some point, and I'm giving all the crystal skulls to Roderick because we don't need them anymore. I don't think we're gonna be in any place that's gonna be giving us radiation poisoning. Actually, before we start looking at bounties, let's just get our spells active. Before we go to the town halls to look at our bounties for the month, I'm gonna head over to... as soon as Zoltan is ready, to Castle Ironfist. I'm gonna talk to the seer. I'm gonna get my new pilgrimage. And after we do the pilgrimage, then we'll look at bounties. Alright. Alright. Really annoys me how these guys are just here every time we come. So I finally got tired of them, and I'm gonna just kill them. Alright. Now we were told to go to the Shrine of Intellect, which is in the Misty Islands. And I think it's just this thing on the main island. So if I am indeed correct about that, then this should be a... it's right there. Then this is going to be a short pilgrimage indeed. But yes, it's our first time visiting it, so everybody gets plus 10 intellect. And now, let's go back to New Sarpagal. We'll go to all 3 of the town halls, starting with...
I need your help.
You. Alright, Janice, what do you have for me this month? Okay. Okay. Funny joke, Janice. That's hilarious. Maybe the people that missed have something better for us. I know I could be safe scumming to get a better bounty, but I decided a long time ago that this is one thing that I'm not gonna save scum.
Have I got a job for you?
Alright. Ernest, please tell me you got something good. I mean, there might be a way to pull that off. We'll see, first of all, what Silver Cove has for us.
I could use your services.
Queen Cobra. Well, I think we should have an easy way to kill a Queen Cobra in the abandoned temple, which should have reset by now. Oh. Because I think it's been... out of my way. I think it's been late enough. Yep, indeed.
I got a bad feeling about this place.
It's reset. And despite the fact that we are way over leveled, people are still scripted to say that they have a bad feeling. Alright, that's not a bad item to just find lying on the ground. Regular club already on the ground, so we don't have to throw it. Alright, alright. Okay, just... sure, I don't even... 1 point of personality I don't think is gonna be too much of a problem. And I think there were cobras in this room, right? But none of them are the kind we need. Okay, okay. This is,
Got it.
this is not a great start. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this video on pause, and I will be back once we have found a Queen Cobra. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, taking things off pause because I went pretty deep to find one, but I'm pretty sure there is a Queen Cobra among the many snakes following us, and indeed, there she is. She is now dead. It was Silver Cove that gave us this bounty, right?
Use your services.
Yeah, another 14 points of reputation. And the reason, in case you are just joining the series, or in case you've forgotten, the reason I'm bothering with these bounties is because I have a self-imposed objective to finish the game with saintly reputation, and I'm getting, you know, as many boosts to my reputation as I can, even though I'm already at saintly, because there will be one more thing that happens later in the game that will cause our reputation to drop. So as a buffer to that, I'm kind of shoring up my reputation. And the reason I've gone to Sweetwater is because we had a Okay, there's that. I'll save here. We had a bounty to kill a devil spawn, which I think we might be able to find
I'm not familiar with these surroundings.
in this area. Okay, I'm not gonna... Devil worker. Oh, okay, we already killed a devil spawn, so because they don't leave bodies, I'm
out of here.
just gonna immediately leave. And it was Mist who gave us this this objective, right?
Have I got a job for you?
Alright, that's another 20 reputation in the bag, 34 total, and you know what? Let's even kill... I was gonna say, let's kill a follower of Ba, but I guess we're just gonna kill a whole bunch of them. Alright.
I need your help.
That's nice. Another 3 reputation. That's just great. Alright, now the next thing I'm gonna have to do is I am gonna have to reset all of Alexis's beacons. How are yours doing? Yours are gonna be fine. I probably do yours as well. I'm gonna reset all the beacons because we are gonna have to advance a bunch of time, because to play or to go to the circus and play it, it's only active at certain times during the year, and the closest time to us is end of March to end of April. So we're gonna have to wait almost 2 months, and that means that these beacons will expire, and these beacons will be close to expiring. So I'm gonna put this video on pause, and I'll be back once I've fixed up these beacons. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, the beacons are all reset. The final one was here in Bootleg Bay. Next objective is to advance time. One thing I've got to be mindful of is that we're going to the end of March into April. We don't want to miss the pilgrimage and the bounties for March, so we're gonna have to do that. How are we gonna advance time? Well, you might recall from an earlier video that one good way to advance time, if that's what you want to do, is via training. Now, any training session that you begin will deduct or advance time by 8 days, but it won't incur any reputation penalties. And when I say training session, I mean you could train every single character as far as they can go and just exhaust all your potential level ups, and you could do it that way. By the way, I've decided to hold onto the control cube for now because, I mean, it really doesn't matter when we turn it in, and I feel like turning it in and seeing the next stages of the quest would be a bit of a distraction from the whole circus thing. So we're gonna do that in the next video and try to focus this one on more mundane matters and, you know, circus stuff. But as I was saying, you could, like, I could train all of us. We all have levels to gain, and I could do it that way, or I could train a single character once, and even that technically counts as a training session, and that will be enough to advance the time for us. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna
Hey, look at the train. Well done.
train you once, step outside, you can see 8 days have gone by.
Hey, look at the well done.
Train you once, another 8 days.
Hey, look at the well done.
Train you once, yet another 8 days.
Hey, look at the well done.
Train you once, 8 days once again, and we are now in March. I'm lazy, so I'm just gonna recall my beacon that is right here, even though we were in the same area. Let's talk to the seer once again. he tells us to go to the Shrine of Personality. Now... Okay, we don't get notes for which shrine is in which month. We either will have to remember or consult a walkthrough, and I'm going to do the latter just now. Alright, just in a moment. Just had to reach over and get my phone, and I am being told that the Shrine of Personality is in Silver Cove. So let's cast Fly. Let's cast our spells in case we are told to fight a difficult creature for our upcoming bounties. That is why I'm making these preparations. Cascade of the Gods, but as soon as someone's ready, we are gonna portal straight to Silver Cove. And I guess Alexis is gonna be the one to take us there. Alright. Where is the shrine? Well, could it be this? I'm pretty sure that's the obelisk. One of these 2 points on the map. Let's try the one closer to town first. That's gonna be the one just to the west. And what do we see? It's not a shrine, it's a lighthouse, it would seem. Alright. I guess that leaves us with this spot by the top. Hopefully that's it. I don't want to have to look up locations, because that would slow things down. And it looks like this is indeed the shrine. And I think this might be our first visit to this one as well. Indeed, everyone gets plus 10 personality. Now, let's do our bounties once again. We're gonna have to... let's just wait until
I need your help.
until 10 a.m. Werewolf. Now that's good, because we have lots of werewolves in Blackshire. Should be inside here, because I don't think I will have looted all of them. So let's just go through until we find the corpse that we need. That might be, no, that's a greater... I think that's a regular werewolf. And this is how we do it. We bring him back to life and immediately kill him. That should satisfy our bounty.
I need your help.
Indeed. Another 30 reputation has come our way. Now let's go to Mist. What do they want us to do?
I got a job for you.
A mage. I think we can find one of those in New Sarpagal, right? Because this area has reset. Oh, speaking of resetting, we've got our horseshoes again. These ones I'm gonna start giving to Serena because we need her to start improving her light magic. And they're also, well, it's close enough. I'll also pick up the horseshoes that are by the and maybe there's gonna be a mage. Well, that's a journeyman mage. I was gonna say maybe there's even gonna be a mage on the way, but we're gonna have to find him elsewhere. So this little volcanic portion of the map where the obelisk is, will also have horseshoes on either side. Hard to spot on the ground, but if you have expert or higher air magic, you'll be able to see them on the mini-map. And let's not forget why we came here, which was to fight mages, or kill a single mage, rather. We're not interested in getting into any elaborate conflict with these guys. We just want to kill one person. Hopefully they cooperate. And by cooperate, I mean hopefully they have at least one instance of the kind we need. I'm not seeing it. I think. Yeah, but wow, this is a terrible spawn, because there isn't a single high tier one in this camp. Now there are other places where mages show up. Specifically, I'm thinking of some of these islands. This one is uninhabited, but I think this one... Okay, finally, I see a mage, and he has gone down. And that bounty was given to us in Mist. Right? Right.
Have I got a job for you?
Okay. And last one is Silver Cove. What
I could use your
do
services.
you have for us? Earth Spirit is something we should be able to find in Kriegspire. I believe there should be some just to the northwest of town. A collection of bodies. And if there aren't... Oh, no, not bodies. Not bodies, because this area has reset. Which is,
Yes.
which is actually nice.
Okay.
Okay, let's just,
Yes.
Do
we
that?
Got him.
And was an earth spirit among these enemies? Yes, indeed. And while we're here, sure, let's,
Got it.
open this chest.
Ho!
Sure,
Ah.
I'll take that.
Ho!
I'll take that as well. A bit of loot that we can sell. This bounty was given to us in Silver Cove. So let's turn that
I
in.
could use your services.
Another 30 reputation in the bag. So slowly, despite the fact that we haven't gotten the massive bounties that we would like, things are slowly getting better. Alright, now we want to go back to Castle Ironfist. We want to train until we go into April. And then we're going to have to do the bounties once again. We're going to have to do another pilgrimage. And then we will be ready for the circus. Alright. Almost ready. Just gotta get all of our stuff done. Now everyone...
Hey, looking to trade? Well done.
Gotta make sure I leave before I
Well done.
do that, and
Hey, looking to trade? Well
I
done.
guess I'll train both of you in this session, because we only needed to train once more. This has put us into 3rd of April, and once again, doing the lazy thing of teleporting straight here.
I've been expecting
Let's ask about a pilgrimage. We're being told to go to the Shrine of Endurance, which I think might be Bootleg Bay. No, it's Whitecap. Alright. So I guess we're gonna be going there. Let's cast Fly. Let's get our spells back. And this is the last time I'm gonna have to be doing that because we're not gonna be advancing time anymore. We are ready to go to the circus. But before we do that, we're gonna get this shrine, and we're gonna get our last set of bounties. Now, this shrine, I think, is just in the eastern settlement, the one where Castle Stromgard is. Am I correct? Indeed, it looks like it. And I think this is the first time we've been to this one. So we get plus 10 endurance, alright? We're getting some nice stat bonuses, which I'm happy about. Alright. Alright.
Closed.
What time is it? We need to wait about half an hour. Alright.
I need your help.
Greater werewolf. Now that's the kind of thing I like to see. We can do that pretty quickly. Let's go to Blackshire and let's fly just so we get to this place a bit quicker. Oh, I don't like how this particular dungeon starts you looking at the exit. I don't think other dungeons do that. Because in most other dungeons, you are looking inwards rather than outwards when you go inside. But anyway, let's not worry about that. Let's just take out this guy. And an easy kill, but if we gave him time to attack us, he could have potentially knocked someone out, which would have been irritating, which is why I wanted
need your
to
help.
kill him as quickly as possible. Another 40 reputation in the bag. Let's go to Mist.
Have I got a job for
What do you have for us? Now see, this is one of those enemies that don't leave bodies. So the only way we can fight them is to go to a place that has them. And I think because the eel-infested waters reset, we should be able to find some of these guys if we go into the water. Although I'm seeing mostly sea monster enemies, but there should be water elemental enemies. There's one group. No, we want a water spirit. And I'm just gonna kill one, and we're gonna immediately leave. Alright. I'm gonna skip Roderick's turn, and you can take us to Mist. And that was straightforward.
I got a job for you.
Another 24 reputation. What is our final bounty for this video? We're gonna have to go to Silver Cove to find out.
I could use your services.
Another water spirit. Sure, we'll go back and do all of that once again. Go past these sea monsters, try and find that group of water elementals, if I can remember where to go, or a different group. It doesn't really matter which ones we fight. Where am I going? Where was I last time? I think maybe to the east slightly? Okay, yeah, here's a possibly the same group. Again, we just want to kill this guy, getting a sense of deja vu. But let's go back to Silver Cove. Let's turn
I could
in
use your services.
this bounty, another 24 reputation in the bag, and now, finally, well, I'm just gonna quickly sell these things
Don't touch the merchant.
because I want
Come back soon.
clean inventories for this next section, because we are finally ready to go to the circus, which should be in Blackshire. Now, Circus is a fun little like mini game, I guess you could call it. It's a fun little diversion, but it's also a little bit complicated in how it works. So we'll talk about that. Indeed, the circus is open. Let's talk to Blaze, the circus master, about how everything works. Now, he explains to us that there are games that we can play to win. We pay to play those games. We pay 50 gold per attempt. And every time we play, we'll get either a lodestone, a harpy feather, or a 4-leaf clover worth 1, 3, or 5 points respectively. And when we've gotten a bunch of them, we can come back to Blaze and trade them in for prizes. If we have at least 30 points, we'll get a golden pyramid. If we come with between 10 and 30 points, we'll get a keg of wine. And there are places in a different location where we can trade pyramids and kegs of wine for items. Now, we already saw in Freehaven that we could sell pyramids and kegs of wine for money, but for now I'm gonna just be holding on to our prizes. Right now, we don't have any points because we haven't played, so we don't get anything. So that's what we're gonna do. And the way it works is these are
Good day.
the different wagons where the different games are played. And we can. This is the accuracy game. Read the instructions. Basically, you pay 50 gold and you'll get either a lodestone, harpy feather, or clover. And if you do really badly, you win nothing. Now, I think the way it works is the higher your stat is, and I believe it counts not your base stat, but your modified stats. So everyone has really high stats and everything. But the higher your stat is, the better outcome you'll get. And it doesn't matter which
Hello.
game you play. You can play any of them for however long you want. They all are giving you the same instructions.
Hi.
I'll just go to all of them and just talk to them just so you can see the faces of
Good day.
all of the different people in these stalls. Like the Might game organizer looks pretty intimidating. We'll just
Good day.
say goodbye to him for now. Intellect game is probably what we're gonna do. I think the last one is gonna be
Good day.
speed, yes. Once again, Will Smith from Aladdin is the organizer of that game. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look through all of my characters and see who has the highest stat. And I think the highest I'm seeing is intellect for Alexis. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna save my game.
Good day.
I'm gonna play the intellect game. I think we played it 10 times. Or no, we played it 7 times. We'll play it
Good day.
3 more times. And this is way more points than I need, but I'm going to show you something. So each 4-leaf clover is worth 5 points. So we have 6 4-leaf clovers. So these alone are worth 30 points. In addition, we have 3 harpy feathers and a lodestone. So technically we have 40 points worth of prizes. If we go to Blaze for a prize, because we had more than 30 points, we get a golden pyramid, which I'm going to give to Alexis. And we should have 10 points left over, so we should be able to get a keg of wine. But if we click on that again, he says we don't have 10 points. That's because whenever you click on the prize thing, it will take every single prize item from your inventory and then give you a prize correspondingly. So if you came in here with 800 points worth of prizes, he would take all of that and give you a single golden pyramid. So it doesn't help to kind of
Good day.
do an overkill situation. You've got to manage it properly. The way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna play 10 times each time, which is gonna be a little bit of overkill, but I'm gonna do it 10 times just because it takes too much mental effort to constantly count, and at 50 gold it doesn't make too much of a difference to me if each play costs 400 gold, 350 gold, or 500. I just want my golden pyramids. There we go, another golden pyramid. I'm just gonna keep doing this
Good day.
for a while. And the reason I picked 10 is because in case we get unlucky and we get like 3 or 4 lodestones, if we've done it 10 times, that should still put us over 30. We're gonna do it once more. And I'm gonna do it once more, and then I'm gonna put this video on pause, because it's just gonna be me doing this over and over again. So,
Hello.
just once more to show how it works. I don't know if I played 10 times, but I know I have enough for another pyramid, which is all I need. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put this video on pause, and I'll be back once I have a good amount of golden pyramids that I'm satisfied with. So, alright, I will see you in a bit. Taking things off pause, I'm not done yet, but there's one thing that I don't think I made clear, and I just want to make sure that you understand that this is how it works. So,
Good day.
when you play, and when you get a prize, you can drag it over to someone's inventory and get another prize. But if you play and if you keep clicking, you will keep getting prizes, and sometimes you'll see it switches to a different prize. Now that doesn't mean that the old prize has disappeared. It just means that the prize has gone to the inventory of whichever character was selected. That makes it quicker. If you had to drag each prize manually before you could get a new one, that would make things very tedious indeed. So thankfully we don't have to do that. Alright, going back on pause, I'll be back once I have enough golden pyramids. So alright, I'll see you in a bit. Alright, we're done. I'm gonna show you what I found. I'm not gonna lie, I may have gone a little bit overboard. As you can see, Alexis's inventory is completely filled with golden pyramids. And if you're curious about how many there are, well, you can do some simple math. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7 by 9 gives you 63. So there are 63 that we can trade. I also got 1 keg of wine because I guess at some point I must have gotten a really bad roll with lots of lodestones and went with 28 or 29 points. But I guess it's fine. I get to show you what the other prize looks like. You can... sure, Zoltan can hold on to the wine. Just don't drink it all. Just make sure it stays safe, because we can trade the keg of wine as well for other useful things. I'll show you in our miscellaneous notes that we can sell pyramids for 1,000 gold each. We can sell kegs of wine for 300 gold. So straight away we can make a profit, because I was paying 500 per pyramid, essentially. But, I mean, that would be a trivial amount of gold. There is a much better, I guess, let me refresh my haste. Just for fun. But I was gonna say, there is a much better thing that we can do with all of these items. Now, I've come here to Dragon Sand, to this little settlement here. Let me just save the game again.
Greetings and
Let's
salutations.
talk to the various people. There are some pretty high level NPCs that you can hire here.
Greetings and salutations.
I think there might even be like gate masters and wind masters. Let's look at
Greetings and
what we have. We have
salutations.
an instructor, a merchant, all right.
Greetings.
Spellmaster, 4-point bonus to all spell skills. Gate master, very important. NPC early on in the game, or if you're
Hello.
playing a non-magical party, same applies to the wind master. In fact, if you have a gate master and a wind master, then you basically are good, even if you're playing a solo knight or
Hello.
something. Oh, I don't wanna go into the tents for now, because the tents are our main
Greetings and salutations.
focus. But before we look at them, let's just talk to all of these people. And I think that's the last one.
Greetings.
Yes, I recognize these people. Alright, now in these tents, we can
Greetings.
talk to the various people. Okay, this guy is just going to tell us about this little resort. He calls it the desert resort, I guess. Abdul's desert resort. And he tells us that there are traders here who will trade rare items. By that he means kegs of wine or golden pyramids for weapons and armor. And other items as well. And he talks about the Fountain of Youth, which is in Hermit's Isle, as we found out. So now we can go to these 3 tents at the bottom. And I'm going to be doing most of this off screen. I will be save scumming, but I'll show you how this works. Right, if we go into this tent, he'll trade a keg of wine for armor, and we get... This is actually pretty good. Let's identify it.
Aha!
It does not have an enchantment. Sure. Let's enchant it. And now it's worth selling. And now I'll save at that point, because I don't really care about items you get from kegs of wine. I'll show you
Hello.
what you can potentially get from trading golden pyramids. You can get high level armor
Very nice.
with enchantments as well. So we paid 500 for a golden pyramid. We got an item that we can sell for 4,300.
Hello.
Let's do a few, just to give you the range of what you can get. 4,800 for that.
How are you?
Another majestic chainmail, 3,800. So it varies
Hello.
depending on what item you find. This is the lowest one yet, so I guess
How are you?
we got the high level ones earlier on. That one is pretty good. So you can very quickly turn your golden pyramids into a lot of cash. But I have other things in mind. I'm gonna save my game yet again. Specifically, I want to look at what sort of weapons we get. Oh, not a keg of wine, but a pyramid. I don't care about that. Nor do I care about that. I do care about divine daggers.
Very nice.
I want to find a divine dagger of the dragon. So what I'm gonna be doing, I guess a sacred spear of the dragon
Aha!
would also be good. What I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be save scumming, getting high level items, hoping to get number 1, some weapons of the dragon, number 2, from this person to get God no, to get a ring of water magic.
Oh.
And this is going to be done off screen because, as I mentioned, it is going to be a lot of tedious saves coming. And I'll be back once I have something interesting to show you, alright? So, let me load the initial game and video going on pause. I will see you in a bit. Taking things off pause because finally, Sacred Spear of the Dragon. 10 to 20 points of fire damage, which is an average of 15, and plus 25 might, replacing 12 points of poison damage, so not a huge damage bonus, but the extra might bonus might give us a bit of extra damage. No, it doesn't even put us into the next category. So not a huge damage bonus, but mainly I wanted these just because of how rare they are. So finally gotten the spear out of the way. And now it's time to save scum a bit more to see if we can get a divine dagger of the dragon. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like this guy can give bows, because I've been here for like half an hour, haven't gotten a single ranged weapon, so you can only get melee weapons. Our dream of finding a stellar bow of the dragon is probably not going to come to pass. But anyway, I'm gonna try for a bit, and let's see if I can find a divine dagger of the dragon. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Finally did it! That didn't take long at all. Divine Dagger of the Dragon. Same stat bonuses. This will replace our Divine Dagger of Acid, which I think was the same bonus on the spear from, oh boy, there's a lot of junk. Well, I was gonna say the acid bonus, I think, is the same bonus that was on the spear that, let me just do it like this, that Roderick had. So not a huge damage bonus, but mainly I wanted these just for the symbolic value because of how rare they are. Now I'm gonna put this video on pause while I sell all of these items that we picked up. Should get a decent amount of money for it. And I'll be back once we've sold them, and we'll be save scumming for some miscellaneous items. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Alright, I think I've sold everything. Didn't even use that many golden pyramids. Let me just do this again, and take us back, Zoltan, to Dragon Sand. Now I'm gonna be playing some... I'll be trading some with this guy. As you can see, he'll give you the same instructions that the other merchants will. And I'm gonna do this until I get a ring of water magic. Although if I get something else that's really interesting, I'll show that as well. But mainly I want a ring of water magic. So I will see you in a bit. Taking things off pause because this took so long. I got every other possible magic boost multiple times. I'm not even joking. Light, dark, earth, fire, air, spirit, body, mind. I found at least 2 of those each before I found 1 ring of water magic. And most rings don't even give you magic. Like, most rings will give you
Very nice.
stuff like this. So it took so long. It used up almost all of my pyramids, but we finally have a ring of water magic for Alexis. And what I'm gonna do to end off the episode is we are going to sell all of this stuff. It would have been, in terms of gold, would have been more efficient to probably get armor, but the problem with armor is that it fills up your inventory very quickly, and you'd have to make like 6 or 7 trips to town. And honestly, I don't even care about the money. All I care about is the fact that we found what I wanted. I said if I found any other special items,
I don't know.
I would let you know. I'm just
I don't know.
gonna have
I don't
Zoltan
know.
identify
I don't know.
a couple of these
I don't know.
other rings as well. Because it would be hilarious if we found another water magic ring now. We didn't, we found a light magic ring. I've also been identifying, you know, the spell books because I've been told that you can get a spell book of divine intervention, but I didn't find a single one. Either it's extremely rare or it's been patched out of the game, but I have seen posts on the forums about people having been able to get a divine intervention spellbook out of this trading for accessories with Mr. Ibriel Bakhtarian. Alright. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go to town. I'm gonna go to New Sarpagal. It's too late to sell things at the magic store because they close at 4, I think.
I think it's closed.
So I'm gonna rest once
Hello, come on in.
at the inn,
Enjoy your stay.
and I'm gonna have to wait 2 more hours. We're gonna sell everything because all of these are accessories, so everything should be something that
Can I help you find anything?
this shopkeeper will accept. And I haven't even bothered identifying most of it because it's not gonna be relevant. We found the one thing we needed. Everything else is just there to be sold. And as you can see, we made a tidy little profit of about 100,000 or so
Thanks.
from selling. I guess we can make a little bit more by selling these wands. You're not holding onto anything, and neither is Roderick. So yeah, let's
Can I help you find anything?
sell these last couple of items, and there. That means we are finally done. Okay, so I think that was a fun little diversion. I knew before going into this video that it would be a lot longer for me than it would be for you, because I would be cutting out the tedious stuff. One thing that took up a lot of time was finding all of those golden pyramids. I said at the time I went overboard, but it turns out I needed almost all of them to get all of the items we needed. And what did we need? Well, I was looking for weapons of the dragon. Indeed, we found a sacred spear of the dragon, as well as a divine dagger of the dragon. Pretty cool finds. Not that useful because we already had high damage on the items that they replaced. But mainly I like them just because of how rare they are. The main thing I wanted was a ring of water magic for Alexis. And the important thing that this does for us is when I reset my beacons, she will have the same bonus to their duration as Zoltan does. Zoltan, of course, is getting the bonus from the artifact Morgan. I guess I could have saved some of those rings, like rings of the gods, and given them to you guys. But you know what? That's okay. We'll find the rest of our items. We're not gonna save scum to give more jewelry to our people. Because, man, that was long, that was intense. So what are we gonna do in the next episode? Well, we are going to bring the control cube back to the Oracle, and we are going to advance the main quest, and that is going to be a lot of fun because I know what we're going to be going into, and it is gonna be It is gonna be great. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you in the next one. So until then, take care.